Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Quinn 92, and you're watching Live 95.5 in the Bloodworks Live studio.
Hey, thanks for being here with us today, dude.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's cool to be back in Portland. Yeah,
dude, I was so stoked that you were going to be here today because, one, you're amazing and you're very, very talented.
Thank you very much.
Two, you're from Michigan, and that's where I'm from too.
Yeah. We actually grew up. Because you're from St. Clair Shores, right?
From St. Clair Shores.
So we grew up
you're from
5
Grosse
minutes
Pointe.
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a small world.
How come we never ran into each other, dude?
I don't know.
And you went to Michigan State?
Went to Michigan State.
Yep,
yeah.
Wayne State.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Enough about us.
No one gets what we're talking about.
Yeah, they're
right
like,
now.
what are they talking about? Congrats on all of your success so far, man. Seriously.
Thank you very
much. You're going to be in Eugene tomorrow night.
Yep.
Anybody going to the show tomorrow, Eugene? Hey!
Yeah, sweet.
We got some people on. You'll see them tomorrow.
Amazing.
Congrats on your debut album.
Thank you very much.
Yes, The Story of Us.
Thank you.
So let's talk about that. What was the inspiration? How was the process?
It was, it's kind of like a two-part meaning, like the title, like The Story of Us. So I wanted to make something that was kind of like a celebration of like you guys actually like being a fan base and us kind of having this community and like saying like, we like did it. Like we put out an album on like a major label with like a big platform and it was like, I don't know, just like kind of a really cool moment. And then on the flip note, though, like I wanted to talk about relationships and experiences that I've had. So,
For sure.
I wanted to make this as like relatable as an album as it could be with my fans and just people in general, just like whatever experiences they've gone through. Like I wanted to shed light on all those as much as I could.
Yeah.
Within like 15 tracks, I think it is now.
And it allows them to connect with you and
Exactly,
you can connect with them
yeah.
without really having to say much.
Yeah. And I just want to kind of get across to people that like, you know, and I said this before earlier, but just like that what I'm doing is not like this like unattainable goal. Like I'm a pretty normal dude. Like I just happen to like pursue a hobby and like turn it into a career. So yeah.
Yeah. And I just think that's advice for anybody, you know,
if
you're like pursuing something that you actually truly enjoy.
You could do anything you want. Yeah. I mean, it's so cliche and like, but it really does like, it's true. So.
It can happen.
Yeah.
So being from Michigan and Detroit, I have to ask you, who are some of your musical influences? And it doesn't have to be anyone from Detroit. It can be anybody.
Well, not even like, I wouldn't say, I don't think any of these guys are from Detroit, but just the whole Motown movement was really big when I was growing up. Now, when I was growing up, I would have been like 60 years old right now, but my parents it was big with them, and so they played it around the house. And so when I was younger, I was just always around, you know, my living room and stuff being played. And at parties, I would just sneak downstairs and watch them, dance and stuff. And I was always around it growing up. So I was like, what is this? This sounds really cool. But I had no idea what music was in general.
Right.
So I grew up on that stuff and was still a fan of it to this day. But then. So, I mean, I'm getting a little off track, but to answer your question, Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, The Temptations, even going back to like Sam Cooke and like all these just really soulful acts, like that's like stuff I really like. Those are like my roots of like artists I love. Yeah. And then, moving forward, there's guys like John Bellion who I love these today.
I was just going to say you have a very similar sound to John, which is such a compliment because he is so great.
He's amazing. Yeah. Thank you very much. And even like Jack Johnson going back a little to the early 2000s and like years and years, he was a band in the UK. And it's kind of all over the board.
Yeah.
But that's cool though. I think it speaks for our music. It's sort of like this like mix of a lot of different genres and inspirations.
For sure.
Yeah.
So you're on tour right now.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite city that you toured in?
I wish I would say Portland, but we're not playing in Portland, unfortunately. But I don't know. Honestly, it sounds, again, back to that word cliche, but every show we do is so cool and positive, and like it doesn't really matter what city we're in. It's just the fans are amazing, and like especially with all this like stuff being sold out, you always are like confident knowing you're going into a really like warm, like inviting environment. And so that makes me like less nervous and like takes the pressures off my shoulders. So no, it's been great. Every city we've been to has been amazing. Yeah.
So I have to ask you, because I was looking at your Twitter, when you were in Indiana, you farted on stage, dude.
I farted on stage, yeah.
Is that a nervous habit or did it just happen?
No, that just happened. I mean, I heard it was unhealthy to let them in or hold them in. So I was like,
you can't do that.
But I feel like I was like crop dusting the whole front row. So I was like, oh shit.
Bloodworks Live Studio. You smell something, man.
Yeah. No.
It's probably me.
Not today. That's just. I can't believe we're talking about this, but yeah.
I'm just busting you.
I'm a pretty cleanly person, but that was a bad day for me.
You're on the road, man.
Yeah,
exactly. You gotta let it go.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. All right. So what's next for you, dude? Where can we find you?
I mean, you can find me tomorrow night. You guys are going to the Eugene concert, and then we have like 12 more shows left of tour, and then bunch of festivals this summer. Some that are really exciting that I just don't want to say yet. They'll be announced soon. And then album 2 is coming by the end of the year. So yeah, just a lot of stuff. Yeah, a lot of content on the way and features too that I'm on with other artists. So just like really cool stuff. Yeah.
All right, stuff that we will definitely be on the lookout for.
Yes, please.
All right, Bloodworks Live Studio. You want some more music from Quinn 92? Let's do it.
Thank you, guys.